Are you a brick and mortar business owner that has put your blood, sweat, and tears into creating a storefront that lights you up and serves your clients really well, only to be frustrated that you're the best kept secret in town? If you're not hearing your new clients say, "I found you on Google," then you are in the right place. Welcome. My name is Melissa Rose. I'm a mom, a brick and mortar business owner, and your straight shooting visibility coach. I've cracked the SEO code to becoming the top choice on Google in my industry. And now I'm sharing the secrets on this podcast. Get ready for stories, fail-proof strategies, and practical tips to elevate your brick and mortar presence to the top choice on Google. Let's get real, because we're going to make your business the only option in town. Welcome to another episode of Brick and Mortar Visibility. Happy, whatever day you're listening to. So good to have you here, whether you're taking a walk on the treadmill, doing laundry, dishes, or maybe you're just taking a mental break and just playing in your garden. That's what I do for a mental break. Welcome. My name is Melissa Rose. I'm the host of Brick and Mortar Visibility, where we talk a lot about our Google business profile, tipping our toe into SEO and the logistics of that, as well as running a brick and mortar business and all the marketing needs it needs. As a brick and mortar business myself for 16 years, we are going into our 16th season. For those of you that don't know, I have a dance studio, and slowly adding to our marketing, pulling away what doesn't work, finding out what does work, because it always is changing a little bit. However, what I love about our SEO is that is a consistent formula, and I have been doing it and really diving into it probably since 2015, which is coming up on 10 years already. Wow. So, and because of that, we have some compound interest of SEO, and we are a top rated studio in the Twin Cities area. And that is just a really fun place to be, because there's nothing more awesome than people coming in your doors and saying, "I found you on Google." And between the Google reviews and the word of mouth and the social media all working together, it is the only option in town, and that's what I want for your business. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, we are going to start with the basics, and you are going to update your Google business profile. So please go grab your social post from the past week or an evergreen post that you plan to post this week and bring it over to your Google business profile. And if you're still confused, if you're like, "What are you talking about?" please go grab my free workshop. It is about 35 minutes long. It walks you through everything you need to know about your Google business profile. With that said, it takes about 2.5 to 3 hours to implement really, really well. I don't just want you to do C+ work. I want you to get it done, because once it's done, it just is a great foundation for your future business regarding SEO, because from there we're going to go on over into your website and create excellent blog posts for your clients and for Google, so that you are constantly being crawled for those keywords, so that Google puts you out when somebody searches for your services and or products. All right. So today we are going to talk about tracking your work, and I'm super strict about this in my business, because there's so many things that we can do. Let's be real. There's so many things we can do, but we need to know what's working. Before we dive into that, I want to say a big shout out to our podcast reviews and ratings. Thank you so much. This podcast is actually one of the top podcasts for SEO for dance studio owners. And that, of course, is my niche, my dance studio owners out there. However, this material, this content is good for any local brick and mortar business, whether you're a physical therapist, a lawyer, a chiropractor, whatever it is you do, and you have a storefront, you have a shingle hanging out, inviting people to come into your doors. This is for you. So first of all, I want to say a listener shout out to Atomic Kitten 99. First, this is a 5-star review. First, Melissa's energy is infectious. Thank you so much. Her energy is off the charts. And when it comes to offering practical, easy to implement SEO and Google business profile advice, she is a great listen. Totally worth it. Go check it out. Thank you so much for that review. I really, really appreciate it. And it's fun to see the show growing and getting in more ears. So thank you so much. If you know a brick and mortar business owner, perhaps you have a business bestie like I do, share it with them. So this past weekend, I traveled back home because I was picking up some furniture from my parents' place. They are downsizing. My mom is downsizing. My dad passed away this summer. So we are going back home to grab furniture. And of course, we're wanting to stop for lunch. And what do? We Google restaurants near us. We had an idea of what we wanted to get. And it was just a great reminder of updating that Google Business Profile, making sure you have pictures, making sure your content is current on there, especially for, any of us, but this was a restaurant, and they had their menu up there on there. However, it wasn't current. So when we got to the restaurant, the thing that we actually wanted wasn't available the way it was presented on the Google Business Profile. So please make sure that your products are in fact what you offer. And if you do have prices on there, make sure they're updated, okay? Because we want, that's a trust factor for our future clients and for our clients to come in the door. We want everything to be not a surprise, not I wasn't expecting that. We don't want to take that wind out of their sails as they walk in through your doors. So it was a beautiful reminder for me to check in on my stuff as well, because every year we do a price adjustment for our products and services, and we want to make sure that is updated in our Google Business Profile, which is very easy to forget because it's something that we don't have to update all the time, like our social media. So take that nugget of wisdom, and if you are listening to the Google Business Profile or watching that will be easy because you're going to be implementing it the first time. But for those of us that have had ours working and doing the work for us, maybe schedule some time to just review that. I like to review mine over that winter break. It's kind of like that fresh start, like just make sure everything's good and check the boxes, making sure products and services are all current, and as well as my title of what I'm doing and offering the world. All right, so we're going to dive in to why it is so important to track. The logic of this might be overwhelming. This is what my favorite choreographer would say. The logic of that is overwhelming, but we want to see what's working. And here's the deal. We want to know that our efforts are working. And when we track our work, it should go up. It should increase. It should improve. And when we track what's happening on our Google Business Profile, that means more people are seeing us, which means that our profile, our business is showing up higher in ranking. Now, to track this, it's not difficult. However, it does take time. And here's the deal. Most of us don't have the time. So when I help my clients, I am helping them not only optimize that Google Business Profile, but I am helping them make sure they are updating it consistently every week. And then I am tracking the results every month for you. That is one of the packages I offer for you so that you don't have to think. With that is a strategy call, so that way I can help you with your SEO management of keywords so that you are taking your blog posts and being super intentional about what you're writing about so that you are coming up first and therefore helping these numbers with your Google Business Profile go up as well. So when we see improvement in this, we know that we are being shown more. All right. And it's a beautiful ecosystem of using the proper keywords in our blog posts and being shown. Okay, when people search for us, so they're searching for my situation, dance studio, they're searching adult dance classes, and I show up first, then they click on it. Well, that's where the data is collected with our Google Business Profile at a very base level, okay? And honestly, most of us, that's all we really need. We need just a base level so that we can see what things are working. Okay, so when you click on your performance tab in your dashboard, that's how you get these stats. And I don't think I cover this in the Google workshop because we are just diving into the nuts and bolts of getting everything optimized. So this is kind of the bonus of that Google Business Profile workshop, is figuring out and seeing what your performance is. So you click the performance icon, and then behind there is your overview, your calls, your messages, your bookings, your directions, your website clicks. You can also dial down even more how many people viewed your business profile, and it will show some keywords that people are using to find you and what people are typing in, and your website is showing up. All right. And that, you guys, is very interesting. What is being directed to your website. So there we go. I am looking at this, and you have time periods. You can go for months on end, just like with any analytics. You can do 90 days, a quarter, last year. I do this monthly because I like to see what happened a year ago. So when you, let's say it's August and you want to track July's performance. So you're going to click July 2024 and July 2024. So it's starting the top to the end of the month. So just that month. And then you're going to see the results. And I track these every month, so that way I have a spreadsheet showing what's going on. And then I color code it to see what's improved month to month. But then I also document what the growth is over last year. So for example, for me, the overview is up 82% over last year. Okay, so more people are coming in July than last year. That's awesome, as they should. I've been around a year longer, but 82%, 82.6%, that's legit. All right, and you can see that, and then see that growth. And then if it's going down, why is that going down? It just gives you cause to pause. It gives you curiosity. What happened? Did I not show up, like for my podcast? Did I take a month off, or did I disappear for a month, or did I did it grow so much? And oh yeah, that's right, I had 4 guest podcasts go out, so more people were hearing me, so that's why there's this huge bump. So this is where you can see what is happening. Okay, so it is not a huge database. This probably takes 15-20 minutes max a month to just document these stats. However, it takes time. You got to take the time to do it. You got to block out the time to do it and get it done. And then you can see. And the goal is that, of course, everything is going up. And why is it going up? It's because people are typing in those keywords, which are in not only your Google Business Profile, but your website via your blog. And because they're typing in those beautiful keywords, you are showing up closer and closer to the top, if not first. And then when they click on you, you are seeing those results in your Google Business Profile. All right. So that is what we are tracking. For me, it's always just, yes, this is working. I'm on the right track. Yes, this is working. It's on the right track. Especially when you're like posting every week an update on your Google Business Profile. Really? Really? Do I have to do this? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. All right. I want your business to be the only option in town when people are searching for your products and services. That's all I want. You work so dang hard. You work so hard. And I want your work to show results. I want you to be smart in what you're doing. I don't want you to have to do it all. I just had a meeting with a business owner, not even a year in business. And she's like, we don't even have QuickBooks yet. I'm like, it's okay. I highly hire as soon as you can. As soon as you can, you get that bookkeeper. And then hire out the social media. Find the things that you can't stand and hire them out as soon as you can. But that first year is so hard because you don't know, you have no graph, you have no data to show that, okay, yep, every July 4th or every July 10th is probably a really slow week, right? You are just throwing spaghetti at the wall. So as we get further along in business, every day, week, month, and year that you are in business, you are collecting data. And that is why I'm such an advocate of tracking your work, because you can then look back, especially on the days when you're going, what in the world am I doing? And you can look back and go, actually, look how far I've come. Look how far I've come. Look how far I've grown and how much we've expanded and how many, 3 years ago, I didn't even have team members and now I have a staff. Or 3 years ago, I was working 7 days a week and now I actually can take a weekend. Actually, I go away quarterly. How cool is that? So I want you to just get in the habit of tracking what's important. And if this is overwhelming, I help businesses with this. I help optimize that Google Business Profile. I help you keep it updated. I help you get those Google reviews and respond to them. And I help you track this all. So if that's of something you're interested in, click the link below. It has the link to all the things. Yeah, of course, the VIP day, but I also do monthly consulting for very reasonable fees so that you can get this done and automated by me so that you are being found first on Google. That is my goal for you. All right, everybody, thank you so much for checking in. Have a great day. And if you enjoyed this podcast, please share it with your brick and mortar bestie. Peace. We'll see you later.